Hey guys, welcome back. Well, May 1st and it's snowing. It's in the low 30s today. It's raining, snowing, really nasty stuff. Hopefully you can see it, but it's not a pretty day. It's cold. It's been cold for days. Boiler's still running strong though. I'm really glad I didn't shut her down. Not that I would anyways. I'm gonna let her run, but so I'd say for the last few weeks, I mean, yeah, we did 3 weeks ago, we did have those, 70, 80 degrees for like 4 days, and then it got cold again. So, but I've been heating the house, main garage, the attached garage, obviously the hot water. So we've been burning, a decent amount of wood. I mean, it's been cold, it's been nasty. It's been cloudy, so I'm really glad I still got her up and running, haven't had any issues. It does idle a lot more because it's not that cold, but so I'm glad I still have her. I would have been pissed off if I would have shut this thing down 3 weeks ago. I think most people did because it got warm, like, oh, spring's here. This thing's been running strong the last few weeks, no problem. So I mean, I haven't looked at how much the house has ran, but comparable to like, middle of winter, I'm sure it's a lot though. I mean, it's cold. I don't hear it clicking on and off when I'm in the living room like I used to in the winter time, which was, a lot because it's really cold out, but I know she's running, so like, I'm really glad I still got her going, because we would have been using a lot of natural gas. I pretty much still load it for 24 hours right now. I do check on it before I go to bed for the night, just to make sure, because every day is different with how much how cold it is. If the sun's out, it barely runs. So yeah, it's not bad. I mean, I know a lot of people feel like you're a slave to the boiler, but I like it. I mean, it's a fire, so what's not to like? And it only takes 5-10 minutes to come out here and stir it up and put some wood in there, so it's not that big of a deal. We would be working today, but it's a cold, wet day. I'm assuming the weather's going to turn here and get nice. This week's supposed to be back in the 50s and so on, so but no, so I'm really happy that I have this guy. I'm sure a lot of you, as you know, I've done a lot of videos on this boiler, and you can probably tell that I love burning, so I couldn't be any more happier with this kind of purchase. I mean, it's nice. I mean, we used to burn in the house for 3 years with our wood stove, and I do miss that, but I don't miss bringing wood in all the time to burn. Yeah, you miss the aesthetics, and it used to heat our whole house, so. But now with this, I heat multiple, and I mean multiple structures with just one contained outside fire, Yeah, I have it in my lean-to, but it's still outside. And I mean, you can touch this all day long and it's cold still, so, or whatever temperature is outside. It's low maintenance, it's easy, so. And I'm gonna be hooking up eventually, I think. I won't let it out of the bag yet, but I'm going to be building something else that this will be getting work for to heat some other stuff. So if you follow along, you'll see future projects, because as you know, I heat my I got a slab of my concrete that's heated, which I have snow melt videos on that. So if you want to check that stuff out, it's in my videos. But I heat roughly 7,000 square feet with this. Right now, it's probably heating probably 6,200 currently. I don't have my second garage running right now. There's no need for it. I may though. I usually heat it because I have my chip truck and chipper in there. I usually heat it if we're working the next day, which is almost all the time, when it's really cold, because that way the hydraulics, everything just runs a little better. So, but right now, you know, like I said, we're heating the house, hot water, the attached garage, this main garage. Currently, probably go through, I don't know, 2 handfuls of wood a day for 24 hours. Not terrible a lot. I clean it still once every 2 weeks, which I'll probably do here in the next couple days. But like I said, I'm just happy that I have it running still. It's cold, it's nasty. We have hot water for days. Like yesterday, 4 of us took back-to-back showers, and then we gave the kids a bath. Still had hot water, no problem. So, you know, you think about all the little things that if you didn't have this, how much energy or natural gas or electricity you're using to heat something or warm it up or whatever. All that adds up. Where here it's just non-stop, constant. You know, since we added this, I honestly can't even, you know, tell you if there's a huge increase in electricity used to run this. Honestly, I don't. If there is, it's very minimal. That it's not even noticeable. So, so I can't complain there. So, I'm extremely happy that I have this and I have it running. So for those of you that are still running, let me know. I know a lot of you guys probably shut it down, but if you're considering, you know, purchasing an outdoor boiler, as long as you get the right kind and it works and you set it up for what your needs are, it's well worth the money. And I think most guys or most people that have one will say the same thing. Yeah, you got to go outside in the elements, big deal. You know, it's no difference in going out and sitting in your cold car if it's sitting outside. Like us, all of our stuff's in a heated garage. So, you know, you look at the benefits of what you could have when you have it and you're heating stuff and you're not feeling guilty turning the thermostat up to 75 or whatever it may be. I crank my outside garage here to 75 in the wintertime if I want, no problem. It's pretty well insulated, so like otherwise I'd feel guilty because now you're just cranking electricity or propane or whatever you're using to heat it. For here, it's no big deal, that's wood. Yeah, you gotta have the wood and so on, but my situation is different. I mean, I own my own tree service, I have a firewood company and so on. So yes, I have a lot of wood, but it's still work, you know, to make the wood and dry it and whatnot. So, but that's all relative. But so if you have a source of wood, you know, whether it's your property, your woods, or tree, you can have local tree companies. A lot of them will drop off the wood for nothing. Yeah, and they may be huge and so on, but at least you're getting it for free. It just takes a little work to make it. So, you know, that's some of the reasons why I love this guy, you know. I mean, think about today's May 1st and it's 30 degrees and it's snowing. It's cold. I mean, June, July, August, September, October, it starts going down. So maybe 5 months of idle time for this guy. But right now, I mean, we live in Wisconsin here. It's cold. I mean, it's cold. Winter just drags on. It starts early. Summer's very short. So for me, it makes a lot of sense. I think it makes sense for a lot of people in certain areas of the world. But you know, for us, for me, my situation, it makes plenty of sense. But I will, no matter if we live here for the rest of our lives or not, I will definitely have a boiler set up somewhere else, whatever. But I'm curious to see, like, if you guys have any concerns on owning one or questions on it, or you think it's a lot of work. You know, I'm curious to see what your guys' feedback is on that. And if you have any questions, let me know. I can always make a video answering questions on whatever you know, questions you may have. I'll answer them. You know, I'll sit down. I may or may not do a live stream coming up to answer some questions. If you guys would be interested, I can do that. I've been thinking about doing it for a while, whether it's the firewood to trees to the boiler to me splitting with the brute force. So if you guys would be interested in a live feed where, you know, I can sit there and you guys can send me questions or, you know, whatever it may be, you know, if you're interested in that, or if you wanted me to talk about a topic, I can do that. You know, I've been thinking about doing it for a while. So if you guys would like to see that, I can do that. I've also talked to a couple other boiler or firewood guys, which you guys probably all watch and follow, and we may do ones together. get live streamed together. So if you'd be interested in that, let me know. Like a podcast kind of deal, I'd think about doing it. I mean, I have no problem talking about what I've learned and what I do, my knowledge. So yeah, I haven't had this guy very long, but I've done a ton of research on stuff, and I've done all the work here with the hydronic stuff, running the pipes to heating as you could see with some of my videos, I've done it all and it all works. Just like the snow melt system, I designed it all myself. I did everything except for pour the concrete. I laid down all the PEX, the insulation, I helped with the grading. I built the snow melt system myself, all the heat exchangers, all the plumbing, I did it all. So I feel like I'm pretty knowledgeable. I mean, is it up to professional code? Maybe. I mean, I think so. I mean, it works. So like I said, if you guys would be interested in that, let me know. I may do that soon here. Could always talk about a couple projects that I have coming up that I'm considering doing, if you guys would be interested in that, which I think you would be. It'll help me in my business and what I do. So as always, keep burning. If please like, subscribe, because I know a lot of you guys who watch these videos aren't subscribed. Obviously it helps me out a little bit to, if I should continue to make videos on this kind of stuff. So it's just a little feedback to me to see that people enjoy what I talk about. So but yeah, like I said, comment down below what you guys think, if you want me to do those kind of things. And as always, keep burning.